Tuesday, and you know what that means. It is 2-Minute Tuesday. And we're going to start 2-Minute Tuesday right now. I grew up in a very charismatic Pentecostal church, and I love it. I'm all about it. So in these church circles, we tend to be very ultra sensitive to what we deem as prophecy without a good biblical understanding of what prophecy is. Here's what Paul says in 1 Corinthians chapter 14. When someone prophesies, he speaks to encourage people, to build them up, and to bring comfort. A lot of times when there's prophecy outside of this, it brings confusion. When it brings confusion, it brings discouragement, and that's not of God. God is not a God of confusion. God is a God of order. And how do I know if it's God? Here's the other verse I want to give you. 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 1. Out of the mouth of 2 or more witnesses shall every word be confirmed. You're at a service and someone says, hey man, I feel like God's giving me this word for you. Now, maybe your heart needs to be open to it, but hear what it is. Usually if it's God, a lot of times God's already been speaking to your heart about that thing. Or maybe God's already spoken to someone else about something, and it's not your first time hearing it. That's how you know it's the Lord. If it's something that you're hearing for the first time and God hasn't spoken to you, okay, you shouldn't throw it away. Put it on the shelf, put it on the side and say, okay, I'm going to keep that in mind, but I'm not going to let my life be guided by this thing that has never been spoken over me about. I'm going to allow the Lord to speak to me about it. So I'm going to keep my heart open. I'm at this conference in Atlanta, and this guy who I've never met before gives me a word from the Lord that was clearly from the Lord, but something God's already been speaking to me about. Fast forward months later, I'm in Orlando, Florida, and God uses someone else who has no relation to this guy in Atlanta about the same thing. Literally a month later, I'm in Dallas, and the Lord gives a word to a guy I've never met, verbatim to the word I got in Atlanta and in Orlando. I'm like, God, this is clearly you. Here's the other thing. The Bible talks about the peace of God that passes understanding. A lot of times he uses the peace of the Lord to confirm it, or the lack of peace to be like, this isn't settling in my heart. And the more you walk with him, the more you spend time with him, the more you understand the rhythms of grace and how he speaks to you and how he allows the resting of our heart, either through peace or the lack of peace, to declare something. I hope this helps you navigate prophecy and word of knowledge. And do me a favor, like and share. And guys, by the way, I know some of you have been asking about the revival shirts. If you're looking at where to buy one of these, where to get this, you can do it on my website, reviveyourworld.org. Me and my wife have come up with this, and we've gotten such great feedback. It does not just look great, which I think it looks great, but it's also really, really comfortable. You'll love wearing this. But again, you can get it on my website, reviveyourworld.org. And until the next 2-Minute Tuesday, talk to you later.